Hello everyone. Today we are going to study animal behavior. Question 1. What is the difference between proximate and ultimate cause of behavior? Answer. Proximate cause of behavior refers to the immediate genetic, neurological, hormonal and environmental mechanisms that underpin an animal's actions. Ultimate causes involve the evolutionary explanations for behavior, focusing on how the behavior contributes to survival and reproduction, thus affecting the fitness of the animal. Question 2. How does the concept of fixed action patterns FAP contribute to our understanding of innate behaviors? Answer. Fixed action patterns are instinctive behaviors triggered by specific stimuli which are performed in a nearly identical fashion each time they occur. These patterns highlight the role of genetic programming in animal behavior, showing that some behaviors are hardwired and do not require learning or experience. Question 3. Describe the role of imprinting in animal behavior, providing an example. Answer. Imprinting is a form of learning occurring at a particular life stage that is rapid and apparently independent of the consequences of behavior. An example is the attachment of ducklings to their mother. Shortly after hatching, they follow the first moving object they see, typically their mother, which ensures that they stay close to a protector and food source. Question 4. Explain the concept of optimal foraging theory and its significance in behavioral ecology. Answer. Optimal foraging theory suggests that animals forage in such a way as to maximize their net energy intake per unit of time. This story, sorry, this theory is significant because it provides a framework for understanding feeding behavior in the context of evolutionary fitness, suggesting that natural selection should favor behaviors that optimize energy gain. Question 5. What are the key differences between classical and operant conditioning in animal behavior? Answer. Classical conditioning involves learning through association where a neutral stimulus becomes associated with a meaningful stimulus, eliciting a conditioned response. Operant conditioning, on the other hand, involves learning through consequences where behaviors are strengthened or weakened by the rewards or punishments that follow them. Question 6. How do animals use communication in social behaviors? And what are the primary modes of communication? Answer. Animals use communication to convey information that can affect the behavior of others. Primary modes include visual signals, example, body language, coloration. Auditory signals, example, vocalizations. Chemical signals, example, pheromones, and tactile signals, example, grooming. Communication is crucial for mating, warning of predators, establishing dominance, and coordinating group activities. Question 7. Discuss the evolutionary basis of altruistic behavior in animals using the concept of kin selection. Answer. Altruistic behavior in animals where an individual helps another at a cost to itself can be explained by kin selection. This theory posits that behaviors that help a genetic relative or are favored by natural selection because they increase the likelihood of the shared genes being passed on the future generations. For example, worker bees forego reproduction to help their mother, the queen, raise more offspring, thereby promoting the survival of shared genes. Question 8. What are the primary factors influencing mating system in animals? Answer. The primary factors influencing mating systems include the distribution of resources, parental investment, and the operational sex ratio. Resource distribution affects whether males can monopolize females or resources. Parental investment determines the amount of care provided by each sex, and the operational sex ratio affects the availability of mates. Question 9. How do predator prey interactions influence animal behavior and morphology? Answer. Predator prey interactions drive the evolution of a wide range of behaviors and morphological adaptations. Prey species may develop behaviors such as vigilance, fleeing, and alarm calling, as well as morphological traits like camouflage and defensive structures. Predators in turn evolve strategies like stealth, speed, and acute sensory adaptations to effectively capture prey. Question 10. Question 10. Explain the concept of territoriality and its cost and benefits. Answer. Territoriality involves the defense of a specific area against conspecifics and sometimes other species. The benefits include exclusive access to resources such as food, mates, and nesting sites. The costs include the energy and time expended in defending the territory and the risk of injury during conflicts. Question 11. What are some examples of how animals use tool use and problem solving in their natural environments? Answer. Tool use and problem solving behaviors are seen in several animal species. For instance, chimpanzees use sticks to extract termites from mounds. Crows use twigs to retrieve insects from crevices, and sea otters use rocks to break open shellfish. These behaviors demonstrate advanced cognitive abilities and problem solving skills, suggesting a higher level of intelligence and adaptability. Question 12. How do migration patterns in animals evolve and what are the key factors driving migration? Answer. Migration patterns evolve in response to environmental pressures such as food availability, climate, and breeding conditions. Key factors driving migration include seasonal changes that affect resources distribution, the need to find optimal breeding sites, and the avoidance of predators or harsh weather conditions. Migration ensures that animals can exploit different habitats seasonally to maximize survival and reproductive success. Question 13. Describe the concept of social hierarchy and its significance in animal groups. Answer. Social hierarchy refers to the organization of individuals in a group that establishes a ranking system based on dominance. The significance of social hierarchy lies in its role in reducing conflict within the group, organizing access to resources, and streamlining social interactions. Dominant individuals typically have priority access to resources such as food and mates, which can enhance their reproductive success. Question 14. What is the role of play behavior in animals and how does it contribute to development? Answer. Play behavior in animals is thought to contribute to the development of physical, cognitive, and social skills. Through play, young animals practice behavior necessary for survival, such as hunting, fighting, and mating. It also helps to establish social bonds and hierarchies, reduce stress, and improve coordination and problem solving abilities. Question 15. How do parental care strategies vary among different animal species and what factors influence these strategies? Answer. Parental care strategies vary widely among species, ranging from no parental involvement to extensive care by one or both parents. Factors influencing these strategies include the level of offspring development at birth or hatching, atricial or precocial, environmental conditions, predation risk, and the reproductive potential of the parent. For example, in species with high predation risk, extended parental care can increase offspring survival, while in species with low predation risk, less parental involvement may suffice. Question 16. Discuss the impact of anthropogenic changes on animal behavior and provide examples. Answer. Anthropogenic changes such as habitat destruction, pollution, climate change, and urbanization significantly impact animal behavior. Examples include altered migration patterns due to climate change, changes in feeding and nesting behaviors due to habitat loss, and increased nocturnal activity in urban areas to avoid human disturbance. These changes can affect animal survival, reproduction, and overall fitness. Question 17. How do cognitive maps help animals navigate their environment? Answer. Cognitive maps are mental representation of an animal's spatial environment, allowing them to navigate and find resources efficiently. Animals use cognitive maps to remember the location of food sources, nesting sites, and territorial boundaries. For instance, bees use cognitive maps to navigate between their hive and foraging sites, and birds use them during migration to return the specific breeding or wintering grounds. Question 18. Explain the role of sexual selection in shaping animal behavior and traits. Answer. Sexual selection is a form of natural selection where traits that increase an individual's chances of mating and reproducing become more prevalent. This can lead to the evolution of elaborate behaviors and physical characteristics such as the peacock's tail and the bowerbird's courtship displays. Sexual selection drives the development of traits that enhance mate attractions or competitive success in securing mates. Question 19. What is the significance of reciprocal altruism in social animals and how is it maintained? Answer. Reciprocal altruism refers to behaviors where an individual provides a benefit to another with the expectation of future reciprocation. It is significant in social animals as it promotes cooperation and social bonds. This behavior is maintained through repeated interaction, recognition of individuals, and the potential for punishment of cheaters. Examples include grooming, partnerships in primates, and food sharing among vampire bats. Last question. How do environmental and genetic factors interact to shape animal behavior? Answer. Animal behavior results from the complex interplay between genetic predisposition and environmental influences. Genes can set the framework for potential behaviors, while environmental factors such as learning, social interaction, and experiences shape the expression of these behaviors. For example, songbirds have an innate ability to sing but require exposure to adult songs during a critical learning period to develop their species specific songs accurately.